In this PPT, we will talk about inclusive education. But first of all, we will talk about inclusion. Inclusion means that schools should accommodate all children regardless of their physical, intellectual, social, emotional, linguistic, or other conditions. This should include disabled and gifted children, street and working children, children from remote or nomadic populations, children from linguistic, ethnic, or cultural minorities, and children from other disadvantaged areas or groups. Before explaining inclusive education, we should understand the meaning of special education and integrated education. Special education. In special education, children or students with disabilities learn completely separate from other students without disability. Special education takes place in the forms of special schools which are specially created for the education of students with disabilities, or in completely separate classroom for students with disabilities. In special schools, these students receive a completely different curriculum and different methods of teaching. This type of separation in school often creates separation within other areas of life as well. Integrated education. In integrated education, integration places students in a mainstream classroom with some adaptations and resources. But this type of integration only limited to social and recreational part of education. This integration is not for the educational purpose. Students with disabilities come in classroom only for social activities or for sports and other celebration. They are studying in separate classrooms with different curriculum and different methods of teaching. In the integration, child's individual difficulty are the root cause of any difficulties in the school. An approach to integration that takes the individual needs of special child into the full consideration may result in one or more of the following, like physical integration, social integration, academic and societal integration. Inclusive education. Inclusive education is about restructuring the cultures, policies, and practices in schools so that they respond to the diversity of students in their locality. It has the following characteristics: acknowledges that all children can learn, acknowledges that and respects differences in children, differences like age, gender, ethnicity, language, disability, and other status, enables education structures, systems, and methodologies to meet the needs of all children. It is a part of a wider strategy to promote an inclusive society. It is a dynamic process that is constantly evolving. Inclusive education is about all children learning together even if they differ from each other in styles and pace of learning. It is a dynamic process because it addresses all aspects of children's development: emotional, physical, intellectual, creative, social, etc. It is about celebrating diversity and changing the rigid school system in order to meet the needs of all children. It is based on whether children are able to follow the regular educational system, but it is based on the teachers and schools in terms of how they can adapt educational programs to individual needs. According to RPWD Act 2006, it may be defined as inclusive education means a system of education wherein students with and without disability learn together and system of teaching and learning is suitably adapted to meet the learning needs of different types of students with disabilities. Inclusion does not mean dumping children with special needs into the regular classroom. We have to accept their diversity, respect their individuality, create opportunities for their participation in all activities in school, and provide support to both children and teachers so that children can realize their full potential and teachers will be able to improve their performances. Objectives of inclusive education: to provide best education for all children without any discrimination, to provide appropriate and resourceful environment for all, to provide assistance to all the children so that they become self-dependent, to develop a positive attitude towards society among the children by assistance. Now, what is the justification of inclusive education? In educational perspective, sociological point of view, economic perspective, humanitarian point of view, democratic point of view, and legal provisions. These are the justifications. Principle of inclusive education. There are some principles: individual differences, zero rejection, non-discriminatory evaluation, individualized educational program, least restrictive environment, special processes, parental participation. Challenges: attitudinal barriers, labeling, peer rejection, traditionally oriented teaching, lack of support, lack of teachers' respect for diversity, lack of awareness and sensitivity, lack of accountability, lack of trained human resources, lack of funding, lack of assessment in qualitative and quantitative development to create barrier free building. Practices in inclusive education: collaborative learning, cooperative learning, peer tutoring, team teaching, and technology supported instruction are the main strategies. Policies and legislations. The first one is the Constitution of India, and the articles related to this our constitution, like article 14, article 15, 19, 21, article 41, and article 45 of constitution. World Declaration on Education for All, Dakar Framework, Salamanca Conference, and these are the policies and legislations executed by the Indian government, like different education commissions and policies, and different acts related to person with disability, like Kothari Commission, National Policy on Education, Plan of Action, Rehabilitation Council of India, Person with Disability Act 1995, National Trust Act 1999, National Policy for Person with Disability 2006, and National Policy for Children 2016. This is also an act. RCI Act 1992. Objectives of Rehabilitation Council of India Act 1992 are to constitute the Rehabilitation Council of India as a statutory body, to regulate the training of rehabilitation professionals, to maintain a central rehabilitation register, to promote research in rehabilitation special education. RCI has taken initiative to sensitize teachers and parents by developing a foundation course for elementary school teachers through distance education mode. PWD Act 1995. PWD Act provides certain rights for person with disability. First one is right to free education in appropriate environment up to the age of 18, right to equal opportunity with the non-disabled, right to full participation in the activities of school with those who are non-disabled. PWD Bill 2016. According to this bill, it is a duty of government to make ensure that the PWD, it means person with disability, enjoy their rights equally with others. This bill describes 21 type of disabilities like Parkinson disease, autism, blindness, mental illness, cerebral palsy, low vision, acid attack victims, speech and language disabilities, multiple disabilities, and intellectual disabilities. These are the references. Thank you.